Now, ladies and gentlemen, time for the show. Once again, thank you for coming to our theater tonight. Have an enjoyable evening. The refreshment stand will remain open for a short time. Still plenty of time to get a snack or cold drink. We'll make an announcement before the stand closes to give you plenty of time to get that last-minute treat.
The Matic Show with Skippy, Tobor, Professor Montgomery Clark Westfield, Cardboardosaurus, Funny Bunny, Mr. Marsh, Aluminum, the Matic Show House Band, and your host, Matic. It's the Matic Show. And welcome back to the Matic Show. Happy New Year, and we hope you had a great holiday season. Skippy, so welcome back and Happy New Year, pal.
Wow, Chris, it feels really good to be back. I missed everybody. So how was your Christmas, Chris? Christmas, Chris, ha!
Oh, Skippy, it was good. Santa was real good to me this year, and New Year's was a blast. How about you?
Wow, Chris, I had a lot of fun. Me and my friends, we hung out, we ate candy, we played Chutes and Ladders, we played Candyland, Connect Four, Trouble, Boggle, Perfection, Operation.
Wow, you played a lot of board games.
Yeah, but we weren't bored at all. Ha!
LOL.
Hey, Tobor, how are you? How was your holiday?
It was lots of fun. I went to a technology convention.
Whoa! That sounds swell!
Hey, Cardboardosaurus, how was your holiday? What'd you do, pal?
Well, me and my friends, we traded Viewmaster discs. Chris, I got a new Viewmaster disc. Can you guess what kind?
Is it like pictures of Montana?
No. Is it pictures of gummy bears and sugar plums? No.
Is it pictures of old computers?
No. It's DuckTales. Wow, DuckTales, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Cardboardosaurus, I remember that cartoon.
Yeah, I got a cool one of Scrooge McDuck.
Wow, that's cool. So how was your New Year's, everyone? Oh, all right. What was your favorite gift that you all got? Oh, no. Not all at the same time. One at a time. You first. Okay. All right, now you in the red. Oh, that's a cool gift.
Yeah, it seems like they got some really cool gifts, Chris.
Yes, that is very cool. So, Skippy, did you eat anything other than candy? Because that really would not be good for you.
Well, of course it's good for me, Tobor, but we had a lot of fun. We ate a lot of popcorn.
Popcorn? I don't know, is that good for you?
Of course it is, Chris.
I don't really know how good popcorn is for you though, Skippy.
Well, Chris, popcorn's really good for you.
Chris, I really enjoy eating popcorn when I go to the movies.
Chris, I love popcorn. Well, I used to. I get it stuck in my braces now.
Yeah, I understand that, Cardboardosaurus.
But Chris, you don't really like popcorn?
No, I do. Skippy, you should eat more than popcorn.
Well, it's good for you. And if you don't believe me, watch this video. It's going to show you how good popcorn is.
Well, I met her at the movies, and I sat her in my lap, and now I'm so in love with her, I feel just like a sap. Popcorn, she's my favorite movie star. Popcorn, she's my favorite snack by far. I like her best unbuttered with just a dash of salt, cause she doesn't load me down with calories. Well, if you ask me to describe her, I say she's packed with fiber. Popcorn, she's my favorite movie star.
Ladies and gentlemen, take out your number 2 pencils. It's time to learn with Professor Montgomery Clark Westfield.
Indeed, boys and girls. And welcome to Professor Montgomery Clark Westfield. The first one of 2013. Well, I hope you're all done reveling in the New Year's celebration. I know a lot of you folks out there went willy-nilly during the celebrations. Well, now the celebrating has to come to an end. Indeed. Now, you have to learn more about law and social controls. What is this you speak of, Professor Montgomery Clark Westfield, you ask? Indeed, you need to be schooled in the ways of law and social concerns. I'm sure many of you know that each town, city, state, country, household has certain laws that we all must live by. But there's also social controls. What is a social control? It's an unwritten law in society. It's something that you should be doing, but I'm pretty sure you're not. Indeed you're not. Gentlemen, do you open a door for a lady? Do you? Do you? Ladies, do you curtsy when you meet a gentleman for the first time? Indeed you don't. And these are all aspects of social controls. Make sure you watch this film. Take notes with a number 2 pencil, and you too will learn more about law and social controls. Indeed.
Social controls, custom, moral code, and law have always played a part in the activities of the teen canteen. Here, as in our general society, there are a great many customs, and we accept them. Customs of dressing, we're neat and clean. Customs of courtesy, we're thoughtful of others. What happens if we violate a custom? It isn't serious. Perhaps we simply lose a little prestige. Nevertheless, customs do control us. We make a habit of following them. And then there are moral codes, sometimes called the mores. These are society's standards about what we should and should not do. They are more deeply ingrained in us. We simply don't cheat in games. We in the society in which we live think that's the proper way. In the canteen, there's no drinking or gambling. That's in line with the moral code of this group. And what happens if we break the moral codes? Well, anyone who breaks these loses social status. He no longer belongs. He's an outcast. And then there's law. Let's return to that business meeting where a new law or rule has been under consideration.
It seems we have 4 good reasons for setting the closing time of the canteen at 10:30 on weeknights. For the convenience of the cleanup committee, we need an earlier closing hour. Then there's the custom in the town. And some feel that it's not right for us to stay out late. Finally, we want to be sure that we stay within the laws of the town so that we can continue to govern ourselves without outside interference. With all these reasons, I'm sure the majority of canteen members will vote for 10:30 closing. What do you say?
I think it's the only thing to do.
I'll agree. Well, we're only advisors. You make your own laws. But I think you'll find that your new law is a good law.
Law is a whole body of rules for our conduct made by representatives of the people and enforced by established means. We all know that there are many don'ts in the laws we make. Law prohibits what the majority decide is wrong. Law directs what is agreed to be right. Laws require you to go to school so that you and society will benefit, and laws provide the schools for you to attend. Thus, every day you come in contact with social controls, with custom, with moral code, and with law. Suppose this were you. What social controls affect you? Well, in your family, and your school, and your church. In your whole community, there are customs and moral codes which guide your actions. Many of these customs and mores are enacted into formal laws. The town or city in which you live has laws which control you. There are state laws passed and enforced by state governments. And the federal government in your name makes laws which affect you. And we are hopefully working toward a still higher level of law, the law of nations united for world peace. You are guided by all these laws and controls. The new law for closing at 10:30 was agreed upon by a majority of the members of the teen canteen. The good law because it agrees with the customs, the moral codes, and the laws of this group and of this community. In a democracy, such laws and social controls belong to the people who live under them. These laws are yours, to make wisely, to change intelligently, to understand and live by.
I'm Woodsy Owl, and I'm here to tell you about a dirty word, pollution.
Help Woodsy spread the word. Never be a dirty bird.
Hoo-hoo. Don't paint or write out buildings. That's pollution.
Give a hoot. Don't pollute. Never be a dirty bird.
Hoo-hoo. Turn your radio down. That's noise pollution.
In the city or in the woods, help keep America looking good.
All right, folks, we're back. It's the Chris Matic Show. And give a hoot, don't pollute, Skippy.
Hoot, hoot, don't pollute.
I really enjoy those Woodsy Owl commercials. I learned not to pollute. Yeah, and in The Professor, that's a really interesting film. He showed us about social controls. And I think that was really interesting, don't you?
Wow, do I? That was fun. But Chris, what's up now?
All right, folks, so now this is when we showcase different cool art. Now, we already touched on this subject, but I think it's going to be some that we need to revisit. There's a category of art called street art.
Wow, I remember this.
Yeah.
Isn't there like an artist named Bumpy or Bubsy or something?
No, Skippy, it's Bumsky, or I forget his name already. But anyway, this part here now, this is cool. This is real art done on the streets, but a little twist, it's interactive art. So you can actually play along and be a part of the artwork itself. Wow, this looks and sounds interesting. Yeah, so check this out. This is all real artwork out on the street, and people can just be a part of it. It's interesting. Some of the artwork looks three-dimensional. It's very cool. And so check this out on the Chris Matic Show.
Activate their battle badges.
I got fire! I got water! Water beats fire! Battle beats can grow into an army.
Collect all 84.
Battle beats.
All right, folks, it's that time of the show where we take your calls, your questions. You can give us a call at this number right here, 973-551-4103. If you have a question for Al, if you have a question for next week's show, email us at chris@omatics.net, chris@omatics.net, and we will read your questions on the show next week to Al. So here we go. Al, how you been? How I been? I've been. You know what I mean? I've been. That's my answer. And I'm sticking to it. All right. So, Al, here we go. We got 3 questions via the email. Question number 1. Dear Al, what political party are you in? What political party are you in? That's a good question. Al, what political party are you in? Political party? Am I in? Let me tell you this. Where I'm at, that's where the party's at. That's my answer. Next question. Wow, okay. Question number 2, Al. Who cuts your hair? Al, who cuts your hair? This is a good question because you got a stylish haircut. Who cuts my hair? Who cuts my hair? I'll tell you the name of my hairstylist. You ready? First name Flo, last name B. Put it together. What do you have? That's my answer. Next. Floby. Oh, okay. Third and final question. Dear Al, did you watch the Honeymooners Marathon on New Year's, and what was your favorite episode? I like the Honeymooners. Did you watch the Honeymooners Marathon, Al? Honeymooners? You want someone to moon you? I'll moon you. Cameraman, pan down. There's your honeymoon. Wait. No, we're not going to do that. All right, folks, you know what? That's the end. This has been Ask Al. We'll see you next week, folks, on Ask Al. Al!
It's landed. Ideal's new Astrobase has just landed. Look, the space lock is opening. And here comes the astronaut. He's being lowered from the Astrobase into the remote-controlled scout car. The 2 space probes are being mounted for launching. The car is scanning the area. And there go the space probes. They're calling them back to the Astrobase. Mission accomplished. Ideal's Astrobase and Colonel Macaulay's space helmet are the greatest way to play outer space. You can scan the skies, launch deep space probes, fire rockets, destroy stray meteorites. Ideal's Astrobase is at your favorite toy store. Get your Ideal Astrobase today.
Team. That was actually one of my favorite shows. So Al came in here. He did a good job, right? Skippy, what do you think?
Wow, Chris. He gives some of the best answers and some of the best advice. I really appreciate it when he comes on.
Yeah, I agree. Chris, I thought Al did a great job. It was very educational, and I hope a lot of people learned a lot. I think they did. Now, if you have a question for Al, you can email it to us here at chris@omatics.net, and we'll ask it on next week's show.
Chris!
Yeah, Cardboardosaurus.
I was wondering, can we watch another Funny Bunny?
You know what? Yes, we can. Folks, here is the Funny Bunny.
Hey, everybody, it's me, the Funny Bunny. Are you all ready to laugh?
Yeah.
What did the dog do after he swallowed a firefly? Anyone know? He barked with delight.
He said delight. I like them bruises in the heart.
What did one flea say to the other flea as they were leaving to go to the movies? Anyone know? Anyone? Shall we walk
Or take a dog. Get it? Take a dog. What does a reptile wear on its feet?
I don't know. I don't know.
Sneakers. He said sneakers. All right, here's one. Why did the turtle cross the road? To get to the Shell station. All right, how does a bee get to school?
I wonder.
It takes the buzz. The buzz. I didn't say the bus. I said the buzz. Why doesn't a python use any silverware?
I don't know. Never ate with a python.
Because he has a forked tongue. A forked tongue. Well, that's it for me. I'm the Funny Bunny. I hope you all laughed. It's time for me to hop on out of here. Keep on laughing. All right, thank you, Funny Bunny. So now we were talking about, all of us were talking about our New Year's, not really resolutions, but like what we want to do different in the new year. So it's interesting because we each pick something that's going to make us better. Now, who wants to go first? Chris, can I go first? All right, yeah, go ahead, Cardboardosaurus.
All right. Well, Chris, you guys promise you're not gonna laugh.
We promise, Cardboardosaurus. Go ahead, you can tell us. What is it that you want to do, like something new you want to learn, or something you want to do different about yourself next year?
Well, there's something that I always wanted to do, and I don't really know how to do it, and I wouldn't mind learning how to do it, and it's gonna help society.
Oh, wow. What is it, Cardboardosaurus?
Well, I want to be a crossing guard.
That's really cool. Cardboardosaurus wants to be a crossing guard. Wow, Cardboardosaurus, that's a really razzle-dazzle idea. I think that is a great idea. I think you would make a really good crossing guard.
Thanks, Tobor, but I don't know anything about being a crossing guard.
Well, if you want, I can play you a film on how to be a crossing guard. Wow, yeah, this is really cool. So Cardboardosaurus, he wants to be a crossing guard. Now Tobor's going to play a film. Wow, then we can all learn how to be crossing guards, and we can be the crossing guard crew. Yay! That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun. Okay, are you ready, Cardboardosaurus?
Yeah, this is gonna be cool. I can't wait to learn how to be a crossing guard. Wow!
Good morning, Mrs. Roberts.
Good morning, Sergeant. How's this for good timing?
I'm glad to see you on time. That'll be a good habit when you become a crossing guard. Well, as I said yesterday, this is the school crossing where we sure can use your help. When you finish your training, the officer you see over there will be freed for regular police duty.
That could be you, Cardboardosaurus.
A little early? I shouldn't think the children would be arriving for another half hour.
Well, Mrs. Roberts, school crossing duty starts before the children arrive. There are a few preparations that must be made. For example, right now he's checking traffic conditions. Are cars parked so they block the walk or cause dangerous blind spots for children or drivers?
I never
At times,
thought
it
of
may
that.
even be necessary to have a car move. It's part of the guard's job to spot any conditions that might cause crossing difficulties. An excavation for street repairs, for example, might require setting up a temporary crossing spot at another location nearby.
You could do this, Cardboard.
I see he's putting out some signs, too.
Yes, that's another reason for getting to your post early, so that signs planned for and made available are placed. These signs will be a great help to you in your job. It's important to know in advance the general pattern of traffic at your assigned location. Get an idea of the average speed of the cars, and note if they come in a steady stream or in groups, and what effect cars turning at the corner might have.
I suppose he's preparing to direct traffic.
I'm glad you raised that question. For a crossing guard, the answer is a definite no. Here, as in most communities, a school crossing guard does not direct traffic in the usual sense. Now, let me explain. The basic reason for use of school crossing guards is to give children the benefit of adult judgment in getting safely across a street. But experience has also shown that the mere presence of a crossing guard is usually enough of a warning to motorists to be alert. Oh, now I see some children are beginning to gather at the corner. Let's watch. You'll notice that while waiting for an opportunity to cross, he keeps the children grouped on the sidewalk, safely away from traffic. And he knows he must keep order. He's made it a point to be friendly with the kids, and they all like him. See how the officer is responsibility? The school teachers suggested this technique. He has their respect, too, and they obey his directions. Here's a gap in traffic. Now watch. By holding up his hand, he makes sure he is seen by oncoming traffic. Notice the position he's taken. He can see cars, and drivers can see him. And he's also in a position to hold back stragglers or latecomers if necessary. Selecting a gap for a crossing reduces surprise to drivers that might cause a collision. Just remember that your signal merely alerts drivers that children are about to use the crosswalk. Supervision by the guard extends the safety training the child receives at home and in the school. Now, as you can also see, it's often necessary to halt children on the sidewalk to permit traffic to move. Traffic should not be allowed to move until it's safe to do so, but neither should traffic be held for a few children who are lagging behind. At this point, of course, the guard starts grouping a new gathering of children in preparation for the next crossing.
So far, it doesn't seem too difficult. It's mostly using good judgment and being aware of traffic conditions.
Well, that's basically the idea. Of course, you'll get more training before you're really qualified. Your confidence will increase as you understand such things as reaction time of drivers.
There's more to this than I realized. It really is quite a responsibility.
It sure is. You help build safety habits in the children and motorists. Also, you'll relieve an officer for other police assignments and be performing a community service. And who can measure the value of a service that prevents accidents and saves lives, particularly those of our children?
Wow, I want to do that, Chris. You think I could be a crossing guard, do ya? Do ya?
I think you could do it, Cardboardosaurus. What about you, Skippy?
Wow, do I think you could do it? I think you would be really wowie-zowie at it.
Oh, thanks, Skippy.
Cardboardosaurus, I think you would do a great job as a crossing guard.
Wow, thanks, Tobor.
Yeah, Cardboardosaurus, if you want to do it, put your mind to it. Go for it.
We're gonna break a sweat.
Rock and roll.
You ain't seen nothing yet, guys, because I'm gonna go out and be a crossing guard. I'll be the best Cardboardosaurus crossing guard you ever did see.
Oh, I know you can do it, Cardboardosaurus. And that's a really good idea for the new year. Does anyone else want to talk about what they want to do for the new year that's different? Chris, can I go next? Okay, Tobor, what do you want to do?
Yeah, what do you want to do, Tobor? Do you want to beat every single video game ever made?
LOL, but no.
I don't know. What are you gonna do?
I want to learn something new that will better myself. It will calm me down more and make me more relaxed around people.
Wow! You mean like when you speak in public and stuff?
It would help with that also.
You mean like when you're meeting strangers in a room and you want to talk to them but you don't know what to say because you're nervous? This would help that?
Yes. Wow, what is this? This sounds like the miracle cure. It is something called laughter yoga.
Laughter yogurt?
Not laughter yogurt. Laughter yoga.
What? Oh, what, Chris?
Laughter yoga. Okay, yoga is Tobor? Well, why don't we just watch this video? It will tell us what laughter yoga is all about.
You must be wondering why I'm laughing. Actually, I'm laughing for no reason. This is all about laughter yoga. Laughter yoga is a new concept where anyone can laugh for no reason. We don't need any jokes, humor or comedies to laugh. What we do is we laugh in a group as a form of exercise, but when we look at each other and be a bit playful, the laughter becomes real and contagious. Why we call it as laughter yoga? Because we combine laughter exercises with yoga breathing. That brings more oxygen to your body and makes you feel more energetic and rejuvenated. The idea of Laughter Club is based on the scientific fact that even if you laugh for the sake of laughing, your body cannot tell the difference whether laughter is real or you are just pretending to laugh. Laughter Club was started in 1995 with just 5 people. Now we have more than 6,000 laughter clubs in 60 countries. That's no laughing matter.
You want to try that, Tobor? Yes, I think it's something that can really benefit all of us. Why don't we try it?
So wait a second, Chris, let me see if I get this right. This laughing yogurt stuff, if you laugh, you're supposed to feel better? I mean, I understand that, but didn't they look weird? They go, ah, and they were doing exercises while they were laughing. Usually I'm just used to people laughing at me and they watch me do exercises because of my big caboose.
What? What are you talking about? You have a caboose?
Yeah, I drive a train to exercises and they have a really big caboose on my train.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know about this. Cardboard, what do you think about laughter yoga?
Well, Chris, I think it's a good idea. Why don't we try it?
Well, yeah, I mean, we can try it.
You mean like right now?
Yeah, why don't we try it right now? What do you say, Chris? That would be swell.
You want to try laughter yoga right now? Tobor, you want to give it a try? I think we should give it a try. It might be something good.
Wow, so you mean all we do is just laugh?
Yeah, I guess, Tobor, is that what we do? We just laugh? Yes, we just all laugh together. The more people laughing, the more fun it's going to be. All right, so you know what, everyone? Boys and girls at home, how about you laugh with us? So all of us here in the studio with Matic are going to laugh, and we want you to laugh with us. Don't worry, though. No one at home is going to know what you're doing, and if they are, say, I'm doing laughter yoga. You should join me. So check this out. We're all going to join in. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it. You ready, guys? Let's go, Tobor.
Okay, I think I'm almost ready.
Wow, this is going to be pretty cool, guys. I can't wait.
Okay, let's try this. L-O-L. 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 Oh my God. Laughter yoga. Whoa, I can't do this anymore, guys. I can't do it. I lost. Wow.
Chris, I think we just did it. We just did laughter yoga. What do you think? Did you have fun?
I kind of lost my voice doing that. I thought that was a good exercise, and I feel a lot better.
Yeah, you know what? I feel a lot better too. Thanks, Tobor.
You are welcome.
Wow, I have a lot more confidence now, and I can see clearly now.
You can see clearly now.
Yeah, the rain is gone.
Oh man, we're loaded with the jokes today, guys. So Skippy, what do you want to learn or do, or how do you want to change your life in 2013?
Well, all right, you guys promise not to laugh at me.
Well, we just did laugh yoga, so I think we're all laughed out.
I guess I'm not. Well, all right. Well, it's no lie that your Skippy likes sweets. So I want to learn how to decorate cakes.
Oh, all right. That could be interesting.
Yeah, Tobor, do you have any films on how to decorate a cake or anything?
Yes, I do.
Wow, let's watch it.
All right, here we go. Tobor's going to show us a film on how to decorate cakes. Here we go. Everybody can learn from this film. Enjoy.
Cake decorating is truly an art form. It's a fun, creative hobby, and yet you really don't have to be an artist to be a good cake decorator. It takes very little equipment. You notice on this particular cake, actually anything that, any type of a picture you would look at using the proper tubes and with your icing at the right consistency, and just following simple step-by-step instructions, you can become a fairly good cake decorator in a very short period of time. This beautiful cake that you're looking at was decorated by an artist, a cake decorating artist.
I don't know.
But we're going to show you
That's a nice
how to decorate cakes, and you don't have to be quite artistic as the person who did this lovely creation. First of all, we're going to make the sugar mold method. And for the sugar mold method, we take 2 cups of sugar and 4 teaspoons full of water. And you just mix the sugar and water together like you would playing with sand. In other words, you just keep rubbing it and working it in, and it becomes very soft, like a sand, like your children would be playing with sand on a beach. Now you pack it into a mold. In my case, I'm using a basket mold. After I pack it in, I drop it out, lift the mold off, and we have a perfect little basket. In approximately, 6 or 7 hours, this basket is going to be hard. If I want the basket to harden up very quickly, I would put it in the oven about 200 degrees for about 5 or 10 minutes,
Chris, I
and
really
the
love
basket
this guy's
now is
kitchen.
hard,
Doesn't it
and we
look
can
like
work
mine?
with it.
Doesn't
So
it
by
look like
working
my
with it, I'm
backdrop?
going to
Look at
place the
my wall.
basket on a cake
Now
top.
look at his kitchen.
The basket is placed on a cake top.
Now
I
look
want to
at
put
my
a
wall.
handle around it. So
Now look
I'll
at,
take
now
a
look at his wall.
decorating tube, about a number 16
Where's
tube,
his wall?
and just with a little series of back and forth motions, you see, I'm making my handle.
Okay, so now look.
Squeeze, squeeze,
Skippy,
squeeze,
look,
squeeze,
you
a little
can do
series
this,
of loops.
okay? Now, all
And we're
he's
going to
doing
trim the top of the
is
basket
he
or the
has
bottom of the
icing,
basket,
and he's
rather,
just going
in
like
another
this, and he's
series of little
making it
loops,
layer by layer.
and then trim the top of the
You
basket.
see that? So first, now he's trimming
Now
the
next
top
we're
of the
going to make a
basket.
spray of flowers. What
Now
I have
he's
done
making
before we make the
flowers
spray
on
of
it. You
flowers
could do
was
this,
going to put
Skippy,
our
right?
stems on the basket. The stems are made
All right.
with a number
Stems.
4 tube, a
I
little
think
bit
you
of green
could do
icing.
this.
The stems, just drawing them out from side to side. Sometimes if you're not too artistic, you can take a regular card, a birthday card, and copy the ideas of the artist as they have arranged the different flowers. You see, now I'm filling it up with a little bit of icing. The reason I'm doing this is because now we're going to place our flowers in position. Now, the flowers that I'm placing in position, these flowers are made in royal icing, made up ahead of time, and they get very hard. This way, the good flowers that we kind of like and they look good, we'll keep. The bad ones we can throw out. But you see, by making these flowers in the royal icing, it's so much easier to arrange them properly and get the type of look that I want to create here. And as I'm placing the flowers
Chris,
on, if you would
I
notice,
think I could do this. This looks like lots of fun. I like icing, and I like eating cakes, and I like licking the icing off of cakes, and so I think I would be good at this.
Skippy, I believe you would be good at this well. Also. Wow. I don't know, cake decorating, Skippy? I mean, it's a cool idea, and it's a really cool, talent to have, but you might eat the cake.
I don't think so.
Well, all this talk about cake and cake decorating, do you have an idea? Is that the same idea that I have? You're right. Why don't we watch a music video by the band Cake? This is off of their latest album that came out 2 years ago, but you could see them coming up this Saturday at the Wellmont Theater in Montclair, New Jersey, as Cake plays probably this song called Mustache Man. We'll be back with more here on The Chris Matic Show.
And here's the party freak, Friday Freaker, dancing new sensation, grabbing the nation, doing the freak. Call now, 1-900-490-FREAK. Join the party, the fast and easy way to hear what's scamming from New York to LA. Call now, 1-900-490-FREAK. What's happening, what's jamming, party till you drop. Dial and hear the action, what's hot and what's not. Call now, 1-900-490-FREAK. $2 a call.
Let's talk about art with your host, Mr. Paul. Hello, I am Mr. Paul. What is your name?
Hi, Mr. Paul. My name is Skippy.
Hello, Mr. Paul. My name is Tobor. I am a robot.
Hey, my name is Cardboardosaurus.
It doesn't matter. As long as I have Monroe. Monroe!
Yes, Mr. Paul, I am here to wish you a happy new year.
Ah, Monroe, may your new year be filled with art. Yes.
Of course, beautiful artwork in this New Year's.
Yes, yes. Now, Monroe, Skippy, Cardboard, Robot, are you ready to see art? Are you ready to experience art? Are you ready to live art? Are you?
I'm not really too sure, but I guess so.
Okay. Monroe, are you ready?
Mr. Paul, Monsieur Paul, I was born already.
Okay. Here we go now. We are going to experience art from the year 1966. This art has lived on ever since then, and now we will relive it yet again. Art. Here we go. Our first film is entitled Billy and the Pirates. Here we go.
Billy and the Pirates by Arthur Goldberg. Pirates! Pirates! Man your battle stations! Quick! Quick! Watch out! Help! 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 The end.
That was art. First, I will talk about it. That film. The cannonball, to me, represents life. Throwing it to someone that he does not know. This is what I believe the cannonball represents. Skippy, what did you think of this art?
I thought it was a bunch of pirates and boats.
No, but what did that represent? Tobor, what do you think did art represented?
I believe that it represented a bunch of pirates.
Yeah, it was pirates in a boat. What do you think?
Monroe, would you please inform them what you thought about this art masterpiece?
Yes, Mr. Paul, it was more about being so filled with something that you just want to explode into the world with it. Much like the passion for art.
Yes. The cannonball represents explosion of art. The passion. Ah, Mineral, you are an artiste master.
Well, thank you, Monsieur Paul. Without you, I am nothing, though.
Ah, Mineral, would you like to see another masterpiece of art?
Yes, it would please me very much.
Here we go. Here is a film, again, 1966. What a year for art. This one is entitled, oh, watch this. Oh, it's art. Art.
That's Steven. Ever since he's lost his ball, he's been sitting up there in his room, sulking.
Did you hear that noise? I'm sure I heard it. Did you hear anything?
No, I didn't. Henrietta, you've been hearing things. I just can't find my ball. I wish I knew where it could be. Yippee! I found it!
Art. Art at its finest. Art at its best. Skippy, what did you think of... Oh.
Wow, it was a ball of fun. Get it, Mr. Paul?
No. Because art, Skippy, is no laughing matter. Tobor, what did you think of ball?
I thought it was very interesting, the contrast of light and color that they used, and how he could not find his ball.
I just thought it was someone that lost his ball.
Of course you did. Minro, what did you think of ball?
Monsieur Paul, I loved it. It reminded me of a runaway meatball, which also, in turn, reminded me of a piece of art I accomplished many years ago where I spread 80% lean ground chuck on a canvas, and I submitted it to the local art fair. Did not go over very well. Smelled after a couple of days.
But by you choosing 80% lean, that is an artful choice, Minro. I applaud you. I applaud you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Minro, may 2013 be filled with art. Will you come back again sometime and we watch more art films? Will you?
Of course I will, and I just want to extend my wishes to Slinky, Borat, and Plaster of Parasaurus, and I wish you all a happy and healthy, prosperous New Year's.
Thank you. This has been our... Oh, man.
Au revoir, Pee-wee.
Let's talk about art with your host, Mr. Paul.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to dance. All right, folks, here we go. This is going to be super fun. The Surf Rock Garage Group, tough, easy for me to say, the Astronauts from 1967 is going to play our song. This one's called Speedy Gonzales. Is it named before or after the cartoon? Who knows? But all I know is you're going to get up and dance. Cardboardosaurus is going to dance. Skippy, Tobor. We have the Chrysomatic dance team. We have Skuro. This is going to be so much fun. You dance so hard that your neighbors are going to hear you dancing, and then they're going to dance. Everybody, here we go. Get ready. Join the fun. Take it away, astronauts.
Who's that running down the street? Kissing every girl he'll meet. You just can't catch those flying feet. Well, look out. It's little Speedy Gonzales. Yeah, little Speedy Gonzales. Well, he's a legend at 21. But everybody knows what he's done. He's kissed more girls than Peter Gunn. So look out. It's little Speedy Gonzales. Yeah, little Speedy Gonzales. You might as well admit it. You just can't win. By the time you see him coming, he's already been. And not those. He steal your baby from right under your nose. Cause nobody knows when he comes and goes. So look out!
Look out!
Little Speedy Gonzales.
Speedy Gonzales.
Yeah, little Speedy Gonzales.
Chris, watch. I will do the robot.
You better beware. Cause you can bet that little Speedy is there. If you see a blinding flash and hear a rush of air, well, look out! It's little Speedy Gonzales. Yeah, little Speedy Gonzales. You might as well admit it, you just can't win. By the time you see him coming, he's already been. I said Speedy Gonzales. I said Speedy Gonzales. Yeah, you know Speedy Gonzales.
Speedy Gonzales. He's a Speedy Gonzales. He's a Speedy Gonzales. Chris, what happened? That's it. Skippy, that's it. We're done. That's it for this week.
Chris, that went by really fast.
Well, Chris. Don't worry, Cardboardosaurus. We'll be back next week. And hopefully so will you guys and girls. We learned so much today. We learned how to be a crossing guard. We learned some new jokes from Funny Bunny, social laws. We learned how to do cake decorating.
We learned about laughter yoga.
We saw some really great films, art films. We had so much fun, and we hope you guys had fun too. Make sure that you share our show with your friends. And thank you for tuning in. Make sure you watch us live every Monday, 7 o'clock on omatics.net. And be a part of the fun. Send us an email at chris@omatics.net and tell us what did you think. Thank you so much for tuning in, and just everyone, with 2013 upon us, let's make this the year of imagination, the year of creativity, the year of inspiration. Everybody, take time out of your super duper busy schedule to imagine, create, and inspire. It's fun. Try it. Trust me. See you next week, folks. The Chris-O-Matic Show House Band's gonna take it away. Bye.